a tough place for many teenagers, and we decided to go straight to the source. I recently had the chance to sit down with 4 high school students who are contributors to The Mash, which is a teen edition of the Chicago Tribune. It's written entirely by high school students, and my first question to our panel was, do you know any bullies?
Yeah, I think they surround us all in school. I think, you know, it's a lot to do with cliques, and I think, at least in my school, freshman, sophomore year, there's a lot of cliques, and then it goes away as you move into an upperclassman. I never really fit into a clique. I had a lot of different friends all over the place, but within those, I mean, I see that happen all the time. People I was friends with, you know, people I am friends with are bullies. People I'm, you know, was friends with are bullies. I think, in a sense, a lot of people are, and you don't see that side of them a lot of time if you're friends with them, but yeah.
What's the worst that you all have ever seen, whether it be cyberbullying or in real life, in person?
Well, probably the worst thing that I've seen was there's this guy, and he, you know, underage drinking, so he got drunk at a school and was caught in the bathroom with his pants down. Someone took a picture of it and posted it on the internet, so the entire school, everyone who was friends with his friends on Facebook and Twitter and all of that stuff saw it. And so when they saw it, he had been accepted into college, the school saw it, so then they revoked his admission. And that's probably the worst thing that I've seen, because he was like afraid to show his face at school for like a month after it, because it was, you know, obviously it was his own mistake, but he didn't know that it would carry into something that was going to alter his future.
What, did anything happen to the person who posted that picture? Do you know?
Nothing happened. They're just like, everyone in fact was, I mean, people were like, oh man, that was kind of bogus that you took that picture, but everyone thought that it was so funny that it didn't, no one really cared that much that he took the picture. And then I think, not to say it was a good thing, but it's kind of like a wake-up call, because people saw that, oh my gosh, this kid just got his college admission revoked.
Well, I have a friend who I played football with him, and he's like a big guy. He looks really tough, and for a while in about 7th or 8th grade, he was getting bullied by some kids that you wouldn't even expect to be bullies, and it got to the part where he just started getting really upset about it, and I didn't expect it, but he was actually thinking about, you know, doing the cutting himself with the wrist, and I was just really surprised. I was really surprised that he would even think about doing that. He didn't do it, but, you know, I was just really appalled.
Right. And what happened to those kids that were bullying him?
Oh, well, I had to step in and talk to the principal about it. I think it was easier for him to tell me about it and for me to tell an adult, a staff in the school, and they did get suspended. And they took care of it.
Do you guys feel that your school administration is really hands-on when it comes to the bullying issues? When you go and you talk to them and say, hey, I got a buddy who's being picked on, that they will actually step in and intercede and make a difference? Do you feel confident that you can have them there?
I do.
Yeah, I do too. We have a zero tolerance policy at our school. They're really tough on bullies, suspensions. We have a community service officer at our school too. So anything that's a threatening thing, you know, they intervene. I think it's taken care of really fast at our school.
Yeah, definitely. Dr. Kenner, she takes a big step. I know it's kind of a tradition almost that the week of homecoming is Freshman Hell Week. And so what happens is a lot of the usually upper-class boys are picking on and getting in fights with, throwing pennies, just trying to do anything that they can do to harass and bully the underclassmen.
Would they consider that hazing? Would you consider that hazing?
Yeah.
Which can kind of go into bullying, right?
Really, that's what I was going to say. The hazing that starts that Freshman Hell Week ends up leading, you know, spilling over into the rest of the school year into bullying, and people, some of the upperclassmen are like, oh, well, I picked on this kid during Freshman Hell Week, I'm just going to continue to pick on him all year long because I can.
Do you guys feel that you're comfortable enough talking with your own parents about it?
I definitely think talking to them about it would be helpful. Always talking to a parent or a guardian that you can trust always makes things better.
What role do you think celebrities have in getting the message out about anti-bullying?
I know Lady Gaga does that. She shares her own stories of being bullied when she was in school, and I think people who are fans of hers and they see how successful she is now, it's kind of like a positive, like little ego boost for those who are being bullied. Like, this is only bad now. Things can get better. I can be as successful as Lady Gaga one day, you know?
Okay, finally, what would you all say to folks who are watching this show into young kids who are being bullied to give them hope, to let them know that this won't last forever?
I'd probably just tell them that if you know that you're getting bullied, tell someone. And if telling the person that's bullying you doesn't work right away, tell a teacher, tell a dean of students, tell a principal, tell your parents, tell your big brother, tell someone that you know is going to help you, because if you don't like getting bullied, what's the point of just doing nothing about it? Because if you don't do anything about it, someone else might not be there to step in, and then you're just going to keep getting bullied until it stops, or until high school is over.
Yeah.
They're looking for a reaction. So like if you don't have a reaction, you don't give them what they want, they'll eventually go away. And if it doesn't work, always tell a parent, tell teacher, tell friends, tell someone.
Right.
I'd say it'd be easier to tell a friend because they could tell somebody for you, and you can still stay anonymous about it if they want. And to the parents, you know, they should really get into their children's lives. You know, it's never great to have like a stranger living with you. You know, get involved with their lives. You know, ask questions about them.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Raul, Maria, Michael, Naya. You guys are all great, and I appreciate your thoughts on this. This is a really important topic. All right. Those kids are really on it. I want to thank all of them, all the students, and to the MASH organization for partnering with us for this show.